Just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this series, I have a book that goes along with it. There's a link to that below. Thanks. All right, in this video, we're going to look at the pandas sort values method. Sort values allows you to rearrange all the rows in a data frame based on the values in a specified column or in multiple specified columns. And so we'll see examples of how sort values works in just a minute. First, let's see how we're bringing our data into our notebook here. So we're bringing in pandas, giving it the alias PD. Then we're using the pandas read CSV function here to bring in the Apple data set. And we're putting that data into a data frame named df, and then we'll print that to see what it looks like. So let's run this. All right, so here's our data frame. We have 4 columns and then an index based on dates. And so right now, the data frame is ordered based on the values in the index, and it is ascending, so it's going from lower values to higher values. Let's say we wanted to rearrange all the rows based on the values in the weekday column here. We can do that using sort values. So let's go to this line of code right here. So we've appended sort values to the df variable, and then inside of its parentheses, we've specified which column we want to order the data frame's rows by. So let's run this and just see what we get. All right, so here's our new ordering. So we can see it's no longer ordered by dates. But if we look at weekday, we can see it's ordered by the values in weekday. Because weekday is a string column, this is ordered alphabetically from the first letter alphabetically to the last letter alphabetically. So Friday, Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, and we end in Wednesday. By default, sort values orders values ascendingly. So that's why this is going ascendingly from first letter to last. If you wanted the opposite, if you wanted it ordered descendingly, so you wanted Wednesday to come first and Friday last, you could do that using the ascending parameter, which is specified right here. And so you want the ascending parameter set to false. So by default, it's set to true. But we can specify it to false and we'll get a different result. So let's run this. All right, now weekday is ordered. All right, now weekday is ordered descendingly. So we get Wednesday first and Friday last. You can also order by multiple columns, but you can really only do that if you have repeated values in one of the columns. But we have repeated values in weekday. We have Wednesday twice, Tuesday twice, Thursday twice, Monday 3 times. And you can only do it with repeated values, or it only makes sense to do it with repeated values because the second column you order by will be ordered within those repeated values, and we'll see exactly what that means shortly. So let's go down here. Let's look at this code. It's a little more complicated than the code up here. So we specify the columns we want to order by here, and notice that they're in brackets, whereas weekday's not in brackets up here. And then we specify the ascending parameter after that, also in brackets, and these parameter specifications are in the same order as the columns. So for weekday, ascending is true. For open, it's false. And because weekday comes first, the values will first be ordered by the values in weekday, and then second by the values in open. So let's run this, see what we get. All right, so we first have weekday ordered ascendingly, but then within each repeated value in weekday, so let's look at Monday, the values from open are ordered descendingly. So you can see the numbers go down here, and the same thing for all the other repeated values. So for Thursday, the numbers go down, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's how you can order rows based on the values in multiple columns. And that's how sort values works.